Greetings, friends. It's Heidi with Heidonian Living, and today's segment is on purpose, dreams, vision, goals, strategy, plan, how those things all fit together. If you have done any amount of reading, study, watching videos, attending conferences as an entrepreneur or someone who wants to move into leadership or to grow your influence or to be able to use that more productively, you've heard all of these things. And so I'm just going to give you a quick rundown, a crash course on how these things layer together and fit together. So first of all, your dream often is a derivative of your purpose or the call on your life. There's probably some sort of theme, some sort of ideal, something that you aspire. Like my purpose is to help women find freedom and become more of who they're called to be. The dream, oh my gosh, there's so many dreams that align with that. That's that more specific of how that will look. And then there's the vision meaning the actual how you see that playing out, what that dream will actually look like as it comes to fruition, different parts of that. And often you'll have heard of a vision board, which is a really powerful goal setting, dreaming, personal growth, even spiritual growth, although I encourage you to always layer that spiritual growth over the top of anything personal growth to make sure that you're doing what you are built to do based on God's purposes for your life. Because it's easy to get sidetracked and off course because of our flesh. But we don't want to throw away these kind of flesh principles because they're not 1000% all about the spirit, right? Like God equips us with things to apply his principles in the flesh. And so a lot of these, once you get past that purpose, that call, and into the dream, and definitely into the vision, and for sure when you get into goal setting, it gets more and more and more specific into the physical, into the now, but you always want to make sure that those align with your values and your belief systems, of course. And in my case, that's certainly having it God approved and God directed and God driven. So let's get back to this. All right, so you have your purpose or your call. You have that dream and maybe multiple dreams that align with that purpose and that call. And then your vision is what that dream will actually look like. And so a vision board is a great tool, and it can include all different those components as well as goals too. And so it's just all the things that you'd like to be, do, and have and become, and what you want your life to look like. And so a vision board is going to have a whole bunch of things on it. It might be something from a picture from a few years ago when you felt like you looked great in your swimming suit, and maybe now you don't look as great. Like that could be on your vision board because you want to feel like that again and look like that. It could be something like you have never been to a certain place and it's always your dream to go to Bora Bora or something, or Belize, I don't know. And that could be a picture of Belize could be on your vision board. It could be a particular car that you want to drive. It could be an achievement. It could be furniture that you want. It could be, a picture that represents something that you want in your life. Maybe you want higher quality girlfriends who call you to more, who call you into more of who you're meant to be. So you have a picture of what you think that those women might look like, so to speak, that connects your vision to that. So that's a vision board. It's more without rules, without boundaries, right? Then there's such a thing as a goal poster. So a goal poster would have one specific thing that you are working on from your vision board. So a goal poster is sometimes confused with a vision board, but a goal poster is very singular, specific, and on purpose. And in fact, you may have heard the term SMART goal. I've heard that many different places, and it's a great principle to apply when you're making an actual goal poster, is to say, is it specific? Meaning it's not too ambiguous, not too many things. It's one thing, and it's very clear and quantified, which means measurable. So for example, to be happy cannot go on your goal poster. You need to drill down, what does it look like to be happy? How do you achieve that? And you might find that one component of that is maybe making a certain amount of money. We know money isn't happiness, but a lot of times how we think we define happiness, you can put into some measurable things that then could become goals. Of course, that doesn't guarantee your happiness because it's so much more than that, but hopefully you're getting the idea. So a SMART goal is specific, it's measurable, it's attainable or achievable, it is relevant to you, right? It needs to be applicable to your life, to your season, to this stage, and to all your other things, purpose, call, vision, all of those things. And then it needs to be time specific. It's not a goal if it doesn't have a date. That doesn't mean that you don't change the date, because oftentimes our goals, we hit them, but a lot of times we don't, and we need to keep the goal and adjust the date, right? We have the goal in cement and the date in sand, so that we can change it when we need to. But while you're working towards the date, you act like it's in cement. But if the date passes, you change the date and move forward. So that's a goal. It's very specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time sensitive, okay? So a goal poster is gonna look a lot different than your vision board. Does that make sense? Your vision board has a whole bunch of things on it, and there's no rules about it. A goal poster has one thing, and it matches all of that criteria. Now, once you've got your goal, you also want to have a strategy. How are you going to accomplish that goal? For example, if you are working towards a certain income level, maybe it is to make $5,000 this month, and you have that on your goal poster, right? Well, how are you going to create? What work are you going to do? What is your strategy to generate $5,000? Because if you just make a goal poster and put it up there, chances are it's probably not going to happen. But if you have a strategy, okay, I'm going to contact this many clients, I'm going to, how I'm going to create or find those clients to contact is by putting myself in a networking situation 3 times a week. That's a strategy, something that mathematically and logically backs up this goal, this specific thing. That's your strategy. Then you have to have a plan. Your plan is more the day-to-day execution. And so that is, what part of your strategy are you going to work this year, this month, or maybe quarter, this month, this week, and today. And that's your plan. And so when your plan, that what I need to do today, which is quantifiable and specifically set for today, all of that filters up to match, right, what you need to do for the month and for the quarter and for the year. And all of that can be overwhelming if you don't have that connected to a goal that is specific, right, that aligns with your vision, that is a part of your dream, your call, and your purpose. And sometimes we just take parts, right? And that can be really messy and throw us off course if we don't have the whole package. So that is your crash course on purpose, dreams, vision board, goal setting, goal tracking, that SMART goal, right? To come up with a strategy and a plan to help it happen today. And then you work in the day, you work the daily plan, but you keep your vision in front of you alongside that goal poster, all while you know that you're moving closer to who you were called to be and finding freedom in the process.